Nigerians are the hardest people they can convince. Like, once they have set their mind on something, it's very, very hard to convince them. Like I said, I teach. So I'm not asking you to stop eating your shaki, stop eating your semo, stop eating your pounded yam, but portion control. Healthy eating is not about eating grass, like, sorry, let me not use the word, like goat. When you say the shaki is healthy. If you're eating semo, your soup should be more than the semo you're eating. Not the semo should be more than the soup. Healthy eating is not about the salad or the strawberries or the mangoes. Healthy eating is not about how much you have. It's about knowing what inside your tummy. Just start, whatever you have, just start with it. As far as you are passionate about it, you are authentic to yourself, you have a mission, just start. You don't need to have all the gadgets to start. As well as you have a phone that can do recording. Hi, my name is Zuleihat Chatta. I am the owner of Culinary Canvas. I've been on the business for the past 2.5 years. I have always been a foodie. I love food, then I love colors. I love the texture of food, colors when you put them in plate, and I love eating healthy. So I think the idea came out of me being a foodie, loving the colors and loving texture of food. So my family is always big on celebrating milestone, either birthday, any kind of celebration. And when the time comes, I'm always the go-to person they turn to bring the table to life. I think the moment I knew I wanted to start Culinary Canvases on my sister's birthday. I threw her a surprise birthday. There's this watermelon recipe that's been on my head for weeks, and I decided to bring it to life that day. Seeing the watermelon on the table, the colors, the pop of colors, the texture, the sweetness, and it's all healthy. Just like, okay, Zuleihat, you can actually make profit from this. So that is what brings it to life. I have a big support from my sister, especially. She's my #1 rock, my cheerleader. So no, I have a very, very big support system for my sister, for my siblings and family. Apart from, I tell people, Nigerian food as a whole, in its unprocessed form, is a healthy meal. So I don't try to change the aspects of Nigerian meal. I try to make it healthy. When you say the shaki is healthy. Yes, it is healthy when eating in the right proportion. So I teach about portion control. If you're eating semo, your soup should be more than the semo you're eating. Not the semo should be more than the soup. Yeah, I teach. Apart from the current business, I'm a nutritionalist. So I try as much as possible to teach people online the benefits of eating healthy, and whatnot. Nigerians are the hardest people they can convince. Like, once they have set their mind on something, it's very, very hard to convince them. Like I said, I teach. So I'm not asking you to stop eating your shaki, stop eating your semo, stop eating your pounded yam, but portion control. There are many myths concerning healthy eating. Healthy eating is not about eating grass, like, sorry, let me use the word, like goat. Like I said, healthy eating is not about eating grass. That is why people don't want to. Don't tell me what to eat. Don't tell me how to eat. I know what I'm doing. Yes, we know what we are doing. But at the end of the day, you still have to educate you about what you put into your system. Because what you put into your system depends on the vitality and the type of life you are going to live. Healthy living is for everybody. As far as you are making conscious effort to live healthy, healthy living is for everybody. So if like a conductor, like you said, that working since morning and he just want to fill his stomach and just go and sleep with beans and gala, like you said, I will advise that he take, instead of the beans and gala, he should take beans and pap. Like I said earlier, Healthy eating is not about the salad or the strawberries or the mangoes, whatnot and all. Healthy eating is all about, like I said, Nigerian food is healthy in its own up processed form. So eating beans, eating spag, eating rice and whatnot is all about portion control. Healthy eating is not about how much you have, it's about knowing what enters your tummy. There are days I just want to hang out with friends, or there are days I just want to chill and watch Netflix, but work comes and I just have to forfeit it and do it. But it's worth it at the end. It's worth the stress. I love the creative side more than the business side. So the business side, I use tools to make it easier for me, or I give it out to people to help me do it. I try as much as possible to work with my client's budget, as much as possible to work with your budget, still giving you the best. Time is my biggest sacrifice. It's worth it, though. It's worth it. But I will love if I can create more time for things I love, for my hobbies, for my friends. But at the end of the day, it's worth the stress. Seeing my baby come to life, it's worth it. I start with visualizing what I want to present, the emotions around it, the story around, because every meal have a story. That is my concept. Every meal have a story. So the story around it, then the texture. It's like painting. Then layering the texture, the flavors, till it comes to life. Yes, it's healthy eating. That is the reason why people don't foresee healthy eating, because they think healthy is just blah. So I'm trying to change the stereotype around it. Healthy eating can be mindful, can be delicious, can be beautiful, and can be fulfilling.
Wow, can be
demure. No, it's not demure. No, it's not shy. It's not demure. It can take the center space of your table. Everybody in Nigeria is after the money, but there is a particular event that I was supposed to host. Because the event is not health conscious, I have to turn it down. It was hard because of the many zeros attached to it, but it was not speaking to me. It was not in the same line with my vision, so I have to turn it down.
Wow.
There was an event I attended, and what I met there was not what I was expecting. That event actually redefined my purpose to choose quality over quantity.
What was that one?
There was this particular recipe I wanted to try out, and the whole kitchen turned into a mess. Like, you know, when you visualize something, you already know how it's going to look, wow on the table. If I post this today, I'm going to get 1 million likes. Then village people, I was in tears that day, but there's no success story without a hurdle. I just pat myself at the back and I continued. Like I said, there's no success story without a hurdle. So I try as much as possible to meet every hurdle head on. You're bringing your A game, I'm bringing my own game, and we jam together. Whichever way, take the lead, and I'm always come out top.
Nice.
It has crossed my mind, but I think in every business you have to have an accountable partner that's always there to put you in line. Like I said, I choose quality over quantity. So that's always ring at the back of my head. Quality over quantity, one step at a time, actionable step, that is what matters. Definitely, I'm going to own the best healthy restaurants in the world someday. But before that, I have to take an actionable step. There's no need to run. the end of the day, I'm still going to be there. In the next 5 years, I envision my business as a global community that will bring people together, not just for food, for community's sake, that is purpose-driven, organizing workshop, selling products, and whatnot. Like I said, authenticity, and be unique to your craft and yourself. Don't look at what other person is doing. Look at what you are doing. How can you get better? When I made a healthy Nigerian meal, it was like I said earlier, people take healthy eating, it's all about salad and all, and that is not true. So when I make a healthier version of a Nigerian meal, that's particular video skyrocketed my recipe always comes with a story that can relate to everybody. My recipes are very relatable. It comes with its own emotions. Okay, there is this customer that I have that I wanted to eat healthy, but she don't want to give up the Nigerian traditional meal. So we sat down, trek around our Nigerian meal, and we bring out something out of it. So, and she gave me a feedback. She went home and tried, and she gave me a feedback. Start. Just start. Whatever you have, just start with it. As far as you are passionate about it, you are authentic to yourself, you have a mission, just start. Just know that at the beginning, it's going to be tedious, it's not going to be profits coming, but just start. You don't need to have all the gadgets to start. As far as you have a phone that can do recording. I started this Culinary Canvas I have a column on leadership newspaper called Culinary Canvas with Zuleihat. That is how I started. I start with writing about recipe, their health values, and what it takes, how to track Nigerian dish and all and whatnot. That is how I start. If you don't know how to cook, like I said earlier, I started with a column called Culinary. I'm still doing it. I have a Culinary Canvas on leadership newspaper that comes out every Sunday. Culinary column with Zuleihat Chatta. That is how I started. I know I have a vision. I know there's something upstairs that I want to give out to people. But I may be fear of me being seen on camera because I have that phobia. I have the phobia of fear of me being seen. Am I doing it right? Am I speaking right? Am I pronouncing my words right? Am I angling myself right and whatnot? So I started with writing. I started with my comfort space, writing. So I write about food, I visualize recipes, I use AI to design the recipe, I write about it. That is how I started. If you don't know how to cook, then why do you want to have a food blog? Then you learn. You learn by watching videos online, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. Then you learn about the nutritional values of the food. You learn about the Nigerian culture. You learn about other cultural foods that have nutritional values.